And welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Norick. Welcome you to the HITS Thermal Desert Horse Park. Today's class, three-star competition, the Longines FEI World Cup Jumping North American League. Today, we are going to be having Class 723, our $36,400 Desert Classic. A beautiful day here in the desert, 85 degrees. It is clear, sun all around. A few white snow-capped mountains to our west. I hope everybody's ready for a great day of show jumping. Welcome. Today's event, we're going to see 18 riders. Our first riders will be leading us off will be Jacqueline Duff of Canada, followed by Guillermo Obligato of Argentina, Kristen Harden of the USA, Carrie-Ann Boyce Lockhart, USA, Madeline Wilson from the USA, Jen Sarek, Canada, Rich Fellers, USA, John Pierce, Canada. Those are our first 8 horses in the competition. Then we roll to Niall Nasser, Egypt, Carl Cook, USA, Christian Heinege, Germany, Lisa Carlson, Canada, Mandy Porter, USA, Sari Kane, USA, Chris Pat, Canada, Casey Ahmet, USA. That'll be our first 16 horses. We have 18 horses competing today. Our next 2 will then be Paul Rohrbach of the USA and Casey Ahmet of the USA. Our course designer today of our 3-star event here in Thermal, Martin Otto. He is from Germany, Munster, Germany to be exact. He has built a course for us today that'll have 13 obstacles, 16 jumping efforts, and a first round time allowed of 100 seconds. We should be getting underway shortly, and now a word from our sponsor, Longines.
Passion, effort, overcoming obstacles, glory.
What a horse, what a combination, and what a time!
In a region where equestrian sport has been growing at full gallop, a brand new major league, the Longines FEI World Cup Jumping North American League.
43.83 down with just 1 to go.
The best human and equine athletes of the sport battling to qualify for the amazing Longines FEI World Cup Jumping Final.
Et il le fait! Oui, pour 15e! Extraordinaire! Quelle finale fantastique! Increíble! ¡Qué tiempo! ¡Qué caballo! ¡El ganador!
A unique sport, rich in personalities, where human and horse must have a true partnership to succeed, and where men and women share the same podium. An electrifying finish to the Longines season, a truly global final, where the biggest stars of international jumping will fight for the trophy and a massive €1.3 million jackpot.
A world-class performance by a world-class man.
The most exciting equestrian events in 14 outstanding venues across 3 countries, Mexico, the United States, and Canada. Taking the sport across the continent to iconic cities and world-class equestrian locations. 2015 goes down in American sport history with the launch of the Longines FEI World Cup Jumping North American League. The perfect combination of high-profile sport, family entertainment, and thrilling competition. Kicking off in August across the continent.
And welcome back to Thermal, California. A beautiful day here, 85 degrees, and we are ready for our 16 competitors to start momentarily. Maybe we'll give you a quick walk through the course of today's combinations. We'll be jumping. Fence number 1 we'll be looking at today is our Dragon Oxer. It is a 150 Oxer with about a 140 spread on that jump. From there, we'll be traveling up to the AIG vertical, set at a 145 height. Then we're going to roll over to fence number 3. Number 3 will be the Apple Oxer. Another jump at a 145 with a 150 spread. This will be giving these riders quite a bit of a test. From there, we're going to continue around to the Longines triple combination. 4 A, B, and C. Nothing lower on the C element at 150. From there, we're going to continue around to jump number 5. Jump number 5, the North American League Oxer, a 150 Oxer with a 150 spread. We're going to roll down then to 6AB, 6AB being our Purina A-B combination. A combination there with a 145 Oxer in, 150 vertical coming out. We're going to continue then to fence number 7. Fence number 7 is our Peacock jump, a square Oxer, 150 in height with a narrow 120 spread on that jump. From there, you're going to roll back around to the Cloves of Garlic. Cloves of Garlic are set at a straight 150 vertical. After the Clove of Garlic jump, we're going to continue around to jump number 9. 9 we're going to call the Diamonds. Diamonds is a 145 square Oxer, 160 with the spread. From there, you'll continue to fence number 10. 10 will be a white plank vertical at 150 in height. 150 in height there. You'll continue up to jump number 11. Jump number 11, it is a 150 in height with a 190 spread on that jump. From there, you're going to continue up to the vertical number 12, the Hits vertical. This vertical is set at 150 high. You're then going to continue to our last fence, a right-hand turn to jump number 13, the Horsehead Oxer. This jump will be a long test at the end of the day, 150 in height, 160 wide. That'll show you our first 13 obstacles and courses on the ring. Today's course, again, designed by Martin Otto of Munster, Germany. A very nice track for our riders. Again, we have 16 combinations competing today over 13 hours. Our riders are now doing their final preparation of our Longines Desert Classic. It's a beautiful day here in the Hits Desert Horse Park. Many of the rings are still continuing to show hunters, jumpers, and equitation. 13 arenas make up the horse park here in Thermal, California. And again, 85 degrees. That's start time today. 2:30 Pacific Standard Time in California. We welcome you all to the Hits Desert Horse Park. We are awaiting the start of our Desert Classic here today in Thermal, California for the Martin Auto Design course. And as As our first entry is now walking in the ring, we're looking at entry number 545. 545 will be Jacqueline Duff of Canada, riding Staccarus. 545 will be our first competitor on course today in our $36,400 Desert Classic, Thermal, California. Jacqueline there, just a slight rub at number 3. Continuing now to our Longines triple combination. Good ride in, super coming out. Little rub on the C element, but all good. Sir, setting up now for the Purina combination. Here the course designer has us rolling back on fence number 8. 8, the clove of garlic. Good, clear at the vertical there. Now riding across to our diamond oxer. Good effort there. Now we're coming to a very careful set of planks. Good ride for Jacqueline. As she continues up now on the bigger fences on our course, the big triple bar. Oh, belly down that jump. C element, the third rail coming down, but recovers for the vertical. Now attacking our last fence here. And clear at our last jump. So Jacqueline Duff, for Jacqueline Duff of Canada. And a replay now will show you Jacqueline's effort there at the triple bar. And as you see, she approaches this jump maybe a little longer than she wanted to be. The horse had to really reach, almost came down with his belly on the jump. And our next entry in the ring now will be entry number 753. 753. Juncal, a 12-year-old gelding by Clearway, ridden today by Guillermo Obligato of Argentina. 753. Second horse now on our Martin Auto course, Guillermo Obligato of Argentina. For Guillermo, first 3 obstacles proved to be no problem. He'll turn now for our AI, the Longines triple combination. Up okay at C. He'll come across the ring now, North American League Oxer. And clear there. Good through the Purina combination. Big effort there at the Peacocks. Gonna roll around now, take a look at our cloves of garlic. Ooh. Those planks ride very careful. Guillermo got a little closer than he probably would have liked there, causing his second fault on the course. Triple bar proved to be no problem. At the hits vertical, he'll turn now for our final fence. And clear at the last fence. So Guillermo Carrying the 3 rails at this point, 12 faults, time of 93.97, 12 faults. And you'll see here at the B element of the combination, just that hind rail coming down. And you'll see it one more time here. Horse reached just not quite far enough across, but recovered well for C. And now in the ring will be our third entry today. Third entry, 1123 Firestone S. Kristen Harden, the rider from the USA. Firestone S is an 11-year-old bay gelding. Kristen Harden now in the ring, USA.
The lead currently Canada.
Little rub there at the AIG, but not coming down. Good at the apples. Kristen will now roll back to jump our Longines triple combination. Good at A. Good at B. Hard rub at C, but the fence stays up. She'll now. Good there. Very good through the Purina. Hard ride, hard rub, but the fence stayed up. Kristen's now going to set up for our cloves of garlic here. Good over fence 8. Good effort of the diamonds. Here's the careful planks. And clear. Big ride to the triple bar, no problem. Hits vertical, no problem. One jump now. And good there. Just a little over the time allowed, unfortunately, here for Kristen today. But so far, clean jumping effort, 2 time faults. We'll have to see how our course designer interprets that time allowed. So our course designer has raised the time allowed. Time allowed has now been increased. So that will be our first clear round of the day. Kristen Harden, Firestone S. New time allowed will be in the first round, 87 seconds. And now coming into ring will be number 729. 729 is Madeline Wilson, Nakich Double Dutch. 729, riding for the USA. This is a 14-year-old bay mare, now in the ring, 729. Sorry, I said that incorrect. This is Carrie-Ann Boyce-Lockhart. Forgive me, Carrie-Ann Boyce-Lockhart, 645, Faro, DC, now on the course. Forgive me. Little rub there at the apple. Carrie-Ann now setting up for our ABC. Little rub at A, clear at B, and clear at C. Good for her. We're turning now across to North American League Oxer. And the front rail of that oxer coming down. Carrie-Ann now will turn, looking for our Purina jumps. We're riding with 4 faults at this point of the course. 6A. And a rail there. Peacock coming back now on jump 8, carrying 8 faults. Good there. Over to 9. That'll be our diamond jump. Now up on the careful planks. Good. Triple bar, no problem. Ooh, hits vertical coming down. And the last fence as well. Total of 19 faults today for Carrie Ann Boyce Lockhart. And we're showing you here the quick replay here. It'd be her second fault on the course today at the Purina jump. And now in our ring will be number 729. 729, Nakich Double Dutch. Madeline Wilson riding the 14-year-old bay mare. Nakich Double Dutch. Oh, and a rail at the B element of the combination. Ooh, a little tough there at 6AB, but we seem to get through. Good at jump number 8. Hard rub and rail coming down at the Nyman's. Clear at the plank. Clear at our triple bar. Now the hit's vertical. Hard rub, but it seemed to stay up. Mare seems to be taking quite a bit of a hold here. And cleared our last jump. Time of 88.40. Total of 13 faults. 13 faults today for Madeline Wilson. We had 12 jumping faults and 1 time fault. Here's our first fault, as you'll see on the replay at the B element. Just reaching, making it a very tough struggle for Carrie Ann, or for Madeline today. And now coming in our ring is 826. 826, Okapi de Toulon, Jen Sherrick riding for Canada. 14-year-old Bay Gelding, Jen Sherrick now in the ring for Canada. A little bit of a rub at the apple, but not a problem for Jen. We're going to turn now and look at the Longines triple combination for ABC. Up at A, clear at B, and good at C. Good for Jen, as we're turning now through across. North American League Ox are coming up next. Slight rub there, not a problem. Big effort at Purina A and B. Hard rub at the Peacock, but the jump did stay up. Good at our vertical. careful planks. Now Jen's going to set for this big triple bar. One of the widest courses, one of the widest jumps on our course today. No problem. Time allowed, still playing a tough role here. Ooh, and the last fence coming down as well. So we have one jumping rail, which would cause us 4 faults, and 1 time fault. Total of 5 faults today for Jen. Just over that time allowed. And as you see, she'll turn to this last fence. And just, the mare didn't seem to quite finish as well as you would have liked, had that hind rail down. And now coming in the ring, we're going to see number 337. 337, an entry of Harry and Molly Chapman. Rich Fellers riding Lux Lady. Lux Lady, an 11-year-old bay mare. Rich Fellers will be riding again for Harry and Molly Chapman. Riding for the USA, Rich Fellers. The Martin Auto course, even with the additional seconds added, still proving to be tight. These riders must gallop along to stay within that time allowed of 87 seconds. Still just one clear today in our competition. Rich good up to this point as he comes to our triple combination. Hard rub at seed, stays up, no problem so far for Rich and Lux Lady. No problem, 6AB. He sets now for our Peacocks. Little rub, no problem. Rich took the inside turn there to help save some time. Up over the vertical of Garlic. Hard rub again at the diamonds, still stays up. Good at the plank. No problem with the triple bar. Hits vertical, no problem. Last fence, well within time allowed at this point. And clear. And good on time. Our second clear round. Rich Fellers, Lux Lady, USA. 2 now clear. 2 to come back for the jump off. Super job for Rich. Rich, truly an American veteran, top rider, understands time allowed, understands how to get a horse around a course clear and within the time allowed. Well done. Now in the ring for Canada, John Pierce. John Pierce riding 771. Cantico. Cantico is an 11-year-old stallion by Contender, owned by Karen Ball, and ridden by John Pierce of Canada. Our next entry here in the ring.
Source out by Content.
First 3 efforts, no problem for John. He'll turn now to our Longines triple combination. Oh, struggled a bit at B, had the front rail, the oxer down. 4 faults now for John as he continues on course, the North American League oxer. Hard rub at the Purina oxer, but no problem. Another hard rub there at our Peacock fence. John's now turning for our Fence number 8, the big vertical here. Hard rub again, no problem. Clear at the plank. Triple bar, no problem for John. The hit's vertical. Rub behind, stays up. One fence to go. Close on the time. Ooh, last fence coming down and just over that time allowed. 8 jumping faults and 1 time fault. John Pierce, Canada, total 9 faults. And we're going to take a look here again as John comes into this combination. You're going to see the horse just struggle a bit there behind. Pull that front rail down. Show it to you one more time from a different angle. You can just see those hind legs didn't work with us quite the way he would have wanted, I'm sure, today. And now in the ring, 727, Asita. From Egypt, Nile Nasser riding the 9-year-old mare, a bay mare that is. Nile Nasser of Egypt, 727, Asita, now in the ring.
Rider.
Nile, one of our young professionals, Stanford grad, decided to make an effort of being a professional here in the horse business. Top competitor here at the Hits Horse Shows all over the country. Saugerties, Thermal, and Ocala. Hits is welcoming on course Nile Nasser. Ooh, a tough rub there, and rail coming down to fence 3, the Apple Oxer for Nile today. Let's see how he looks here at the triple combination. Good at A. Ooh, rail coming down at B, backside of B. That B element of the triple combination has been testing these riders all day. Nile now carrying 12 faults. And he's patting his horse. I think Nile's going to save Asita for another day. Nice effort here from a rider from Egypt today. He's going to save his. And we're going to show you a quick replay here at the Apple Oxer. We're going to see that rail coming down behind. Mare just landed a bit short. Didn't quite finish as I'm sure Nile would have liked. And here in the combination again, we can just see same type of situation. Just didn't get over the back rail of that Oxer. Now in the ring, 736. 736, an entry of Signiatsby. Basimoto, ridden by Carl Cook today. An entry again of Signiatsby. 10-year-old bay gelding. Basimoto on course now. So far, we're still sitting with just the 2 clear rounds, as we're now looking at the 10th horse in our order. 2 clear, first 10 have gone. On course, Carl Cook. No problem through the first 3 obstacles as we turn now for our Longines triple combination. Up at A, clear at B, rub free at C. Good for Carl as he turns now to look at the North American League Oxer. No problem there. Ooh, B element, the Purina combination proving to be difficult. Rail coming down. No problem at the Peacocks. Carl keeping along his canter. Getting over to the vertical, number 8. And clear through that. So far just carrying 4 faults. Good at the plank. Carl's looking now at our triple bar, the widest obstacle on our course today. No problem. Good. 1 jump now to go. Carl looking good on the time allowed. good at the last fence and within the time allowed. 4 faults now with a time of 83.32 for Carl Cook of the USA. Just a 4-fault effort today. Slides him into 3rd place at this time. Let's take a quick look at that rail coming down here. Just that tall vertical coming out of the combination of B. As you can see, we'll show it to you one more time head on, as you'll see Carl coming right at us. Good at the oxer. Horse just didn't jump high enough at B, coming down with 4 faults there for Carl. And now in our ring, we are looking at number 537. 537, NKH Selena. Christian Heinecke of Germany. NKH Selena, 537. Christian coming off of a win yesterday. Little light rub at fence 1. No problem at the AIG vertical. Tick on the Apple Oxer. Christian's going to look now at our triple combination from Longines. No problem at A. No problem at B. Handles the triple combination. No problem today for Christian. Riding across to the North American League Oxer. Good at A, good at B. No problem, the Peacocks. Again, Christian going inside for the turn to save the time allowed. Back on our big, tall vertical here. Garlic vertical, no problem for Christian. Diamond Oxer, careful planks coming. Clear. Just a few jumps to go. Time doesn't seem to be an issue. Big jump over the triple bar, hits vertical in front of him. No problem. 1 jump, plenty of time. Christian Heinecke, Germany. And clear again. 2 days in a row now for Christian Heinecke. NKH Selena, clear. And well within the time allowed for Christian Heinecke. Super job today for Christian. He must be happy with his horse. I know Christian just traveled here from the East Coast and will now be spending the rest of the winter out here with hits at the Thermal Horse Park. And now in our ring, we're going to be looking at number 451. 451, World's Judgment. World's Judgment. An entry of the WJ Partners, Lisa Carlson in the saddle today. 451, World's Judgment. 13-year-old bay mare, Lisa Carlson of Canada. Just 4 remaining now in our class in the first round. 4 remaining. We have 3 clear coming back in the jump off. Big effort there at the horse Apple Oxer. Lisa's now turning for the Longines triple combination. Super through the triple combination. 4 ABC, no problem for Lisa today. Big effort, North American League Oxer. Ooh, and a rub and a rail down to the backside of the Purina Oxer. 4 faults now, Lisa carrying. Still cantering along pretty strong for the time, she recognizes. No problem at the garlic vertical. No problem at the plank. We're now looking for the triple bar. Widest obstacle on our course today. Big effort, no problem. Hits vertical. 1 jump to go. Well within our time allowed so far. Oh, and the last fence coming down as well. Lisa's looking at a total of 8 faults. 8 faults. Time of 83.59 seconds. We're going to show you a replay of those jumps. Sitting now, Lisa will be sitting in the 7th ranking here, so that's far in the class. And you'll see here just the back side of that oxer coming down on the Purina. Mare made a big effort. Again, just didn't finish enough to get across the back rail. And galloping with speed to our last fence, Mare just seemed to bring down both rails, both behind as well. And now in the ring will be our next entry. Our next entry coming in is going to be number 58. 58, Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts, an entry of the Little Valley Farms. Mandy Porter riding the 9-year-old bay gelding. Ace of Hearts, Mandy Porter, USA. Hard rub at 3, fence stayed up. Mandy's coming now to our Longines triple combination. No problem A, no problem B, no problem C. Clean through the triple combination. Mandy's now coming to the North American League Oxer. No problem at all. No problem, 6AB. Super coming out of the peacock jump. Mandy's going to gallop around now, setting up for our clove of garlic vertical. Fence number 8 on the course. Good effort there at the plank, very careful. Mandy's looking now at our triple bar. It's vertical, 1 jump now for Mandy. Time allowed, not an issue at this point. And clean over the jumps, and just within our time allowed, 85.54. Another clean round for the USA. Mandy Porter, Ace of Hearts, Little Valley Farm, clean round. Very good round there today for Mandy. This is a new partnership, her with the Little Valley Farms entries. Mandy's now taking over the rides. Super job today for a USA rider, Mandy Porter. And now coming into our ring will be entry number 194. 194, Kemkara. Kemkara is ridden by Kane Sari. Sorry, Kane. Sorry about that. Sorry, Kane. Chestnut mare, 12 years old. Chamkara in the ring now for the USA.
Pleasure.
Two riders remaining now following this horse in the ring. 2 horses remaining. Little rub at fence 1. No problem at 2. Oh, left to stride out there, I think, going to fence number 3, causing the rails to come down. We're going to reorganize now here and see about the triple combination, the Longines triple. Rub at C, but the combination not a problem. Rubs on the North American League Oxer, not a problem though, just rubs. No problem with the Purina combination. Oh. Tough effort there. Sari raves her hand. We're going to save this mare for another day.
And the weight from Sarah Kane.
Sarah Kane deciding to save her horse. Let's see if we can watch this replay, see what was going on here for poor. Sorry. Yeah, just the mare left, I think, a stride before she was ready to go. Not exactly the distance Sari was looking for. The same thing kind of here. Mare just didn't want to come off the ground, it looks like. Yeah. Thank God it looks like no one was hurt. We can walk out and save this mare for another day. Waiting now, I believe, just 2 horses left today in the competition. We're looking for Chris Pratt and Casey Ahmet. Chris Pratt and Casey Ahmet, 2 riders left to go. And in our ring now, it looks like I see Mr. Pratt. 788 horses Cruise. Rider Chris Pratt of Canada, the 16-year-old Bay Gelding. Cruise, Chris Pratt, Canada, in the ring.
And last chance here.
And the tone sounds.
The Grand Parade.
Beautiful day here in Thermal. The desert always offering a beautiful location for the winter. All the riders coming to us from all over North America. Here to show Hits Desert Horse Park. Chris Pratt on course. Rubs at the apple oxer, not a problem. Chris is now looking at our Longines triple combination. Ooh, hard rub, rail coming down at sea of the Longines triple. Still with just 4 clear so far in our first round, 4 clear. Chris on course for Cruise, now looking at the Purina 6 AB combination. No problem at A, no problem at B. No problem the vertical. Seemed to stumble a touch there after the jump, causing maybe that plank to come down. 2 rails now for Chris carrying, 8 faults. Gets across the triple bar. Hits vertical coming up. 1 jump away now, 1 jump for Chris. Last fence. And clean at the last fence, 8 faults. And Cruise. And you'll see here in the replay, coming up on that C element, just seemed to push C right out of the way, unfortunately, in front. As you can watch from this angle, jump good at A and B. Maybe not enough space for Chris right there. Boom, we take that down. And our final entry in the first round, I'll Be Frank, an entry of Modus Horse Management. Casey Ahmet, USA in the saddle. I'll Be Frank, number 13. Our final entry in the first round. We still sit 4 clear rounds coming back in the jump off of our Martin Auto course. No problem for Casey. She's going to turn now to our B element coming down. Back rail that oxer. 4 faults now leading Casey as we come to the North American League oxer. Slight rub, no problem. Still just carrying the 4 faults at this point. Easily through the Purina jumps. Hard rub at the Peacock, but it stayed up. Case is in a gallop around, set herself up here for our tall vertical. No problem there. Careful planks in front of us. No problem. Across the triple bar. Gonna reel him back in here a bit for this vertical. Hits vertical, no problem again. Casey looking back here in our last and final jump of the course here. And clear. Five faults for Casey Ahmet today, the USA, and I'll be frank.
And so that's going to put them into
And you'll see here she comes in the triple combination, just getting up and across. Frank just seemed to get a little hollow, have that rail down. Back rail of the oxer in the combination for Casey today. And I'll be frank. All right, so we look like we have 4 riders coming back now. 4 riders coming back in our Martin Auto design course. 4 riders will be Christian Harden riding Firestone S. Rich Fellers, Lux Lady. Christian Heineke, NKH Selena. Mandy Porter, Ace of Hearts. Those are our 4 riders that will be coming back for the jump off. We will see. So for our top 8, looks like our first 4 I gave you. Carl Cook, Bazimoto, very fast 4. Then we had 3 riders with 5 faults, broken up by time. Casey Ahmet, I'll be frank. Jacqueline Duff, Stakarus, and Jen Sarek. Those will be our top 8 horses so far today. 4 coming back for our jump off. The other remaining horses competing in the class, Lisa Carlson, World's Gentleman, Chris Pratt on Cruise, John Pierce, Cantico, Guillermo Obligato, Juncal, Madeline Wilson, Nakich Double Dutch, Carrie Ann Boyce Lockhart, Pharaoh DC, Niall Nassar, Asida, and Sari Kane, Chankara. Those were our horses today in the class. A great class it was. We're ready now for our jump off momentarily. Our ring crew's working, tractors making final preparations, getting us all set for the wonderful Longines FEI World Cup Jumping North American League here at the Hits Desert Horse Park, Thermal, California. And we're back. Thermal, California. Hits Desert Horse Park 2016. You've been watching so far today the $36,400 Desert Classic FEI World 3-Star Show. Martin Auto, course designer, Munster, Germany. We're here at Hits. Beautiful day, 85 degrees today out in the desert. We're surrounded by the beautiful mountains. Some are even snow-capped. Longines, the official partner here of the FEI World Cup qualifiers, North American League. As you can see on your screen now, we have riders doing their warm-ups. We have 4 horses coming back, 4 coming back for our jump-off. Once again, we're going to have Kristen Harden riding her Firestone S, an 11-year-old bay gelding. And then coming back after that will be Rich Fellers. Rich Fellers will be riding an entry of Harry and Molly Chapman. Their mare, Lux Lady, an 11-year-old bay mare. Christian Heineke, NKH Selena, an 11-year-old bay mare by Staccato Gold, owned by NKH LLC. Our final ride in the jump-off, Mandy Porter. Mandy Porter riding for the Little Valley Farms, Ace of Hearts, a 9-year-old bay gelding. Mandy, a new partnership with the Little Valley Farms horses, just started here during the winter circuit in the desert. 4 horses coming back over the Martin Auto course. It'll be a shortened course today. Our ring crew, our tractors are in. The course is almost ready. The shortened course that Martin has designed for us today will be fences 4C, 5, 6A and B, 7, 8, and 15. We will be showing you those jumps individually just to give you an update, but we want to tell you a little bit about the jump off. Obviously a shortened course, ride for speed. The riders are getting ready now in the warm-up area. Just 4 coming back, 4 clean rounds, 16 starters. Only 4 could jump the Martin Auto course clean. As you can see the panoramic view for our cameras, it's a beautiful day out here in the desert. And once again on our screen now you'll see Kristen Harden, Firestone S, riding for USA. Rich Fellers, Lux Lady, riding again, USA. Christian Heineke, NKH Selena, riding for Germany. Mandy Porter, Ace of Hearts, USA. 4 riders were able to tackle the Martin Auto course and jump clear to come back in our jump-off. We have 4 coming back, 3 riders for USA, and our winner from yesterday, Christian Heineke of Germany. The tractors are doing their final prep, getting the ground just perfect for our riders to come back on. And let me take you through our course so you can see the jump-off course. They're now setting up the first fence of the jump-off. This will be 4C. This would be the last element of the triple combination. That'll be our very first fence in the jump-off. From there, we're going to go to fence number 5. Fence number 5, the North American League Oxer. Second fence in the jump-off. We will continue from there to 6AB. 6AB, the Purina combination. Proved to be difficult for many horses today. Oxer vertical AB combination. From there, we're going to continue to fence number 7. Fence number 7 is the Peacock. Square Oxer, 150 height, 150 wide now in the jump-off. We're going to go from fence number 7 back to fence number 8. Fence number 8 is our Clove of Garlic, the big vertical. And what Martin Auto has set here, the big vertical, and then you're going to do a big gallop to the white plank is being changed to an Oxer. So now it's just rails. The planks are gone. Last fence, white with black stripe Oxer. Big gallop from the Clove of Garlic to the Oxer. That's where the riders can really make up some ground, probably where the course will be won today. And our course designer, again, Martin Auto, he is thinking, how can I outdo these riders? The man from Germany, Munster's where he calls home, level 3 course designer, Martin Auto. Time allowed will be 50 seconds here in our jump-off. 6 obstacles, 7 efforts, the Martin Auto course, Longines World Cup, Show Jumping North American West Coast League. This is the final leg, 7 of 7 here this week. And I believe we are almost ready to start. Final touches just being put on our course. We'll be waiting to see our first entry when she comes. Kristen Harden. Kristen Harden riding Firestone S, the 11-year-old bay gelding, owned by Nicole Teague. And I see our first horse now walking in the ring. It is Kristen Harden herself. Coming in the ring on her Firestone S, 1123. The 11-year-old bay gelding, owned by Nicole Teague. Kristen Harden, seasoned veteran here on the West Coast. Top show jumping competitor, riding for the USA, Kristen Harden. Always competitive, always tries to win her hardest. Whenever that gate opens, you know she goes in to win. Only one ribbon to this girl. Giving her horse a quick tour of the course here. The tone is sounded, 45 seconds till that first horse has to be on the course. Kristen Harden of the USA in the ring, first in the jump off. First of 4 coming back today, Kristen Harden. And she sets up for the first jump. No problem. 9 strides. Front rail coming down the North American League oxer there. 4 faults now carrying her on course. She turns back 6AB. No problem A, no problem B. Good ride down at the Peacocks. Tight rollback turn here inside. Big vertical, and it's an open gallop down to that oxer. And clear the last fence. So Kristen, 4 faults, 36.60. 4 faults, 36.60 for our first entry in the ring of the USA. Kristen Harden and Firestone S. So with the 4 fault round, the next 3 competitors can look at this, knowing that Kristen, here we go for the quick look at that rail coming down. Just rubbed it in front, rail coming down for Kristen. 4 faults there. And in the ring now, our second clean effort. Lux Lady, 337, entry of Holly and Molly Chapman. Harry and Molly Chapman's entry, Lux Lady. Rich Fellers riding for USA in our jump off. Number 2 to go. Rich, a seasoned veteran. He knows how to go fast. I'm sure he knows what he has to do today. He winds it up. Clear at jump 1. Clear at 2. Back on the Purinas. Ooh, rub, back rail coming down. Now Rich knows he has to open it up. Clear again. 4 faults carrying so far for Rich. Back on the big vertical. And big gallop to the last fence now. Kristen's time was 36.60. Where does Rich end up? Clear at the last fence, and 35.26. 35.26 with 4 faults. Rich now takes over the lead at the present time with 4 penalties. Rich Fellers, Lux Lady. Here's 2 looks at this rail coming down for Rich. Just brought down the back rail of that oxer. Just a slight rub, but just enough to bring it down for Rich. You'll see it one more time head on. The rail just coming down. So still 4 faults, fast time. In the ring now, it's Christian Heineke. Christian Heineke in the ring. NKH Selena on course with Christian. Here we go. Clear on 1. No problem, first 2 obstacles. A rub, it stays up. Makes a move, continues, no problem there. Tight, tight turn coming back on the tall clovers of garlic vertical. And a rub, but it stays. 1 fence to go. And clear, he does it. 34.24, Christian Heineke of Germany. 34.24, clean round. That's the set, that's the time, that's the place to be. Christian Heineke, 1 rider to compete. One rider to go. Can Mandy Porter of the USA put the pressure on Christian Heineke? Or will Christian be back-to-back winners yesterday and today? We're waiting now for Mandy to enter the ring on her ace of hearts. A 9-year-old gelding owned by Little Valley Farms. This is a new relationship. We've talked about it numerous times throughout this broadcast. Mandy just taking over the rides now for Little Valley Farms. And here she comes into the ring. Number 58, Ace of Hearts, Mandy Porter. Our final entry here in the jump-off. Fourth competitor go. We have 1 clear, 2 with 4 faults. In the lead, Christian Heineke of Germany with NKH Selena. Mandy Porter to give it a run. There at the first one. No problem the second jump. Looking at the Purina combination. That back rail's been tough for people today. No problem. Clear and clear. Diamonds, a rub, but it stays up. She's coming back now to our big garlic vertical here. Puts the mare deep. Up and over. 1 jump to go now for Mandy. Got to watch this time. She's up. It's clear. 35-40. Not fast enough to beat Christian Heineke, but good enough to be second today for Mandy Porter of the USA and Ace of Hearts. But our friend Christian Heineke from Germany, 2 days in a row, the winner, NKH Selena, bringing home another clear, fast round. 2 clean, 2 with 4 faults in our jump-off. The Martin Auto course, a super course. Great day here in the desert. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm Joe Norick, thanking you for watching our broadcast. Hope you've enjoyed the desert. Here are our final standings of today's class. Christian Heineke, NKH Selena of Germany, clear 34.24. Second, Mandy Porter, Ace of Hearts, USA, clear 35.40. In third, Rich Fellers, Lux Lady, USA, 4 faults, 35.26. Kristen Harden, Firestone S, USA, 4 faults, 36.60. Rounding out the top, Carl Cook, Bazimoto, Casey Ahmet, I'll Be Frank, Jacqueline Duff, Staccarus, Jen Sarek, Okaipi de Tourlong. Those are our first 8 horses. In the 9th slot, Lisa Carlson, World's Judgment. 10th, Chris Pratt on Cruise. 11th, John Pierce, Chantico. 12th spot, Guillermo Obligato, Juncal. 13th, Madeline Wilson, Nakach, Double Dutch. 14th, Carrie Ann Boyce Lockhart, Faro DC. 15th, Niall Nasser, Asita. 15th again, Sari Kane, Kamkara. Those were our horses today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We welcome you back here tomorrow for FEI Show Jumping, World Cup Qualifier, Hits Desert Circuit 2016, Thermal, California. Thank you for joining us again. I'm Joe Norick saying goodbye.